Hello everyone and welcome to this guitar lesson on I'll Be Home for Christmas, one of my arrangements, one of the most fun arrangements to play during the holidays. And so I'm gonna go through every bit by bit. I re-recorded it today, posted it on our YouTube channel. Link in the description of this video if you want to see the whole performance of the song. But now I'm going to teach the whole thing and go through every bit of it. And it starts off with a lot of harmonic stuff. So if you aren't familiar with the harp harmonic stuff, I have a whole big 2-hour lesson on that subject on our website. You can also find that in the description of this video if you want to learn how to do the harmonics thing. So anyway, let's dive into I'll Be Home for Christmas. So I picked the key of A major for this song, and the reason is that the melody is not too high and not too low. I use some open strings, and the key of A is a great key if you play solo guitar. And that's the first thing I do when I make an arrangement. Find the key and have a look at the melody and listen so it's not too high and not too low. And so first of all, the first part of the song, the verse, is actually, it's an old verse that not everyone plays. Some people play this song starting off with the melody I'll be home for Christmas, that part, but it has a beautiful verse in the beginning, and I like to play that using harmonics. But I'm going to just show you the melody first. It goes like this, and then it goes. But I don't play it like that, but that's the melody. And the chords are D major 7 to E with the D in the bass, and then with like an A major with the C sharp in the bass, and then C diminished to B minor 7 to E7 to A. That's the chords. But I play that melody using a harmonic. So I start off the melody, instead of playing, I go, so I play a harmonic on the 7th fret of the D string, 12th fret on the B string, and then I play this major, A major shape, almost like a C shape of the A major chord, but only this note on the 11th fret and the 10th fret right here, and I play an harmonic 12 frets above this C sharp note right here. So that's actually all the way up here above the fret. So this part, you don't have to play this part, because if you haven't looked into the harmonics yet, then it might be tricky to start with this part. But so I play an harmonic on the D string up here, right there, and I play the ring finger playing that B string at the same time. So that makes it just a major third actually. But it's a 6th interval right here, minor 6th. So the first part, and then I do that, and then I play a harmonic on this note right here, the D note. So it's a D major 7 shape, almost like that. So that's what I do in the beginning. And then I play this B note, sliding up with my pinky, and then just play this chord. And that's just, what is that? I play a bar on the 9th fret and then a second finger on the 10th fret of the E string, and I play those lowest 3 notes here as a harmonic. So that's just an E dominant 7 chord with the D in the bass, so to speak. So and I just pluck those harmonics right here. Like that. and then I go, and then I play a harmonic on this note right here, the G note, 12 frets up, so that would be here, and then I play this B note, or B string, with a bar. So it's like, so it's the same thing as going like that, but a tricky way to play it. And the reason is that it sounds like this. So that part is harmonic on this note, and then B string, and then I just play harmonic on the D string, and the same time I pluck that B string, and then harmonic on the E string, and then harmonic and regular note again at the same time. And then I play this pinky on the 12th fret of the A string, so that's an A note, but I pluck that harmonic and slide down to this diminished shape. And that's a C sharp, C diminished, but I play only these three notes: C, F sharp, and then right here I play an E flat or D sharp. So, and I play harmonic on the A string. At the same time I play a regular G note, or G string, and then harmonic on the E string, and then harmonic again. So listen to that part. And then okay, and then I do the same thing again here. So that's exactly the same thing as we did up here on the 9th fret, but now on the 7th fret. So that sounds like this: harmonic here, and then B string, and then these two at the same time, harmonic on the D string, and regular note on the B string, and then harmonic on the E string, and then these together again. So this is a B minor 7 chord. So B minor 7, and then I play these two notes. So I use that ring finger to press down that 9th fret, and I play the harmonic 12 frets above, and a regular note with my ring finger here on the G string. And then I play this shape, an E augmented. So I play harmonic on the D string and a regular note on the B string at the same time. And again, if you haven't looked into the harmonics, I pluck the string with my right hand thumb pick right here, and then I use the index finger to pinch the harmonic 12 frets above the fretted note. So, and then ring finger on the B string, playing E note, and then harmonic on the A string and regular note on the G string. So it's like a E augmented sound there. And then I play this A major 7. It's kind of like a dreamy, Christmassy sound. That's why I did that. I learned that from listening to Chet Atkins. Okay, so what I'm doing there is it's actually the same shape as an F sharp minor 9 chord, but I look at it as A major 7, which it is actually as well. So I play harmonic on this low E string and then regular note on the D string, sorry. And I pluck those, and then I play next two strings. So I just jump down towards the floor. So the index finger is doing this. Sorry. And the ring finger is doing this at the same time. Isn't that a beautiful sound? Sounds like Bill Evans almost on the piano. And Tommy Manuel is a great player, of course. You know Tommy, he does that flawlessly. And Chet Atkins, Lenny Bro, listen to those guys. They can really do that stuff. So that's it. that's the first part, really tricky first part of the song. And I have to say that's the most difficult part of the whole tune. So if you got that down, you got the rest, easy. Anyway, so we go. And with a little reverb on this, or talent, as Chirakin said, it sounds really beautiful. And again, after you've done that chord, you go like this. I just slide up to the 10th fret, 7th fret, and then I play this D major 7, and then I just play this shape. So it's like just fourths, like this: C sharp, F sharp, and B. And then I play this E major triad on the top 3 strings there. So that's just like a D chord, but moved up a whole step. Like that. And then I go. So I slide up from the 8th to the 9th fret on the B string, and make a bar here on the 7th fret, and I play this high B note there. So it's like an A chord with the C sharp in the bass, with that 9 on top. And I use the pinky to play a C diminished. That's a nice chord, right? And then after that, so I'll play that part again. Then I just play a B minor 7, and that's just a bar on the 7th fret, easy. And then I play this lick. So what is that? It's just a B minor 7 arpeggio. So I play this chord, and then I do like a roll. So thumb, hammer on, G string, B string, and then B string on the 10th fret, 9th fret of the E string, and then slide up to this chord. And that's an E augmented once again. So I go B minor, sorry. So I'll do that part once again. So when I've done that, I slide up with index finger and I play these 2 notes on the 13th fret. And then I play this shape. Same shape. So what is that? It's just an E in the bass, and then I play, when I slide up, I play this shape, and I play index finger, and then thumb, and then I just slide that whole chord a whole step down. So, and then I play index and middle and slide again. Open E, and then these 3 notes: 5th fret, 6th, and 7th. And then I do a harmonic sometimes on these 3 notes. So that part, something like that. So it's just the same shape. It's so nice to move these augmented triads in whole steps. It works really well. It's like you get that E augmented sound. You can just move it in whole steps. And it sounds really cool. Tension building up to the first chord of the actual tune, then the A major chord after that. So pay attention to that right hand camera there, so you can see how I play that. and then the song starts. That's the next section, and it sounds like this. I'll be home for Christmas. So it's an A major chord right here with an open B. So an A add 9, and I go. I slide up with the pinky to the 9th fret, and then I play this C diminished with the B on top. And then I go slide up to that note with the pinky, open E. And then I play a B minor 7. That's just a B minor 7 on the 7th fret here. Open B and E. Like a B minor 11 actually. And then I just move these two notes down a half step. And what is that? Well, it's actually B minor 7 to B flat dominant 7 with a sharp 11. You don't have to have that B note there, but... And then, after that, I go... That's just an A6 chord. So it's a 3rd here, 11th fret on the D string, 9th and 7th, with the open A note. And I go like this. I slide up to that note, open E, and then I play this chord. That's just an F sharp 7, kind of like an F sharp 7. I think of it as a F sharp 7 flat 9, so you can look at it like that, and then just a F sharp 7 to B minor 7. So, and that I use the index finger here, pinky here, 2nd fret here, and then open B and E. So it's a B minor 11 actually. To E with a 9 there. So it sounds like this in context. C sharp, C diminished, B minor, A6, F sharp 7 to B minor, to E. And I play this B minor 7 flat 5. So this just these notes, and the melody is that open B note. And then I do this. So I use the index finger to slide up from the 1st fret to the 2nd. And then I slide up. So that's an E chord there. Like a C shape of the E chord, but I only use these two notes. And then I play that flat 7 to A, just an A triad, or actually just an A, and then a C sharp on top here. And then I play the open E, and then that G sharp walking down to C sharp, F sharp minor, F sharp minor 7. So it goes, and then I go into a B dominant chord. So I use the pinky to play that melody. And once again, like the other I'll be Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas video, I do a lot of these rolls where I go one finger at a time to get it a little bit more expressive. So almost like a piano player would do this with like a roll with a chord, right? And then I play this just a bar on the 7th fret and the 2nd finger right here. And here is some harmonics. And what I'm doing, I'm just playing these 3 notes. So I actually have that 11 with me there. And then harmonic, regular note, harmonic, regular note, harmonic. So I'll do slow. And then pull off. That's a big lick there. And once again, be sure to check out the Harp Harmonics lesson if you really want to learn that stuff, because it's a lot to go through if you haven't done it. So I'll do that part before. So I'll go just before that. We did this. So I go, after I've done that harmonic lick, I play these notes and I make a hammer-on with my pinky on the 9th fret. So like a B13 sound there, to a B minor. I just play these 3 notes. And then I do the harmonic thing again. To an B, an E dominant 7 with a sharp 5, almost like an augmented sound there. So I'll do it from the B minor. Here I switch chord, play this note with the D, with my ring finger, and then harmonics again, regular note, harmonic, regular note, harmonic, regular note, hammer on. And then the 3 highest notes with harmonics. A lot to do there. Remember, you can slow down these YouTube videos. So that's that E dominant 7 with the sharp 5 there. Building tension into the actual song again. And this part of the song is actually played in tempo. So this is where we start to play in tempo, and we go into that A major chord again, to C diminished, to B minor, to E. So it's just a A major with that add 9 open B string. So I go, I slide up, I kind of strum that chord sometimes, and I use the pinky to slide up from the 7th to the 9th fret, and then I make a bar to play that C diminished. So it's like a C, like a bar on the 7th fret, and then 8th fret here and 8th fret on the G string as well, on these two. So, and then I play this melody note and then open E, and then B minor, like a B minor 11. So I go into this E major chord and then walk down the bass, and then I play this C sharp minor 7 flat 5. And that's just this 4th fret of the A string and 2nd fret on the E string. And then these 2 notes open. So it's the highest 3 strings with my fingers. Like a roll, like that. And then I slide up. And that's just a diminished shape. And it's actually the same. This is the sound. F sharp 7 with a flat 9. That's why you can change, you can play a diminished shape in minor thirds, right? So all these chords substitute for a F sharp 7 with a flat 9, a little bit more tension than a regular dominant 7. So I play this shape, so 8th fret, 7th fret, 8th fret, 6th fret, and 8th fret. And then I play this, which is a F sharp 7 or F sharp triad, but using the 3rd in the bass. So 6th fret, 6th fret, and 7th fret. I play these notes to an open B, like a B5 chord actually. It's just, I think of it like a B minor, but I play an open B and then just a power chord here on the 2nd fret. And then I play this this little melody. Sorry. And what is that? Well, it's just a F sharp 7, these 3 notes, and I play a roll and then open B string, and then I play this shape, which is an F major, F sharp major once again with A sharp in the bass, 3rd in the bass, these 3 notes, and to the B minor. And you can either play this B minor or just a B minor 7. So it goes like this. Let's see, C sharp minor 7 flat 5. And I go into this part. A lot of nice chords there. So what that is, after I've done this part, I walk up that bass from B to C sharp to open D string, and then I slide with my ring finger. So that's just a D major 6 chord, 7th fret bar actually, on the high 3 strings. So so I go D6, and then this note, and then I play a D minor 6. And I make a little trill there, like these 3 notes, and then the D string, and I do this. It's just, I use my pinky, my hand, I move the hand like that, just real quick. Like a singer would phrase it melody maybe. And then I play this note, and then I slide down with my pinky to the 5th fret. And that's just a C sharp minor 7, or flat with a flat 5. And then I play index finger on the 3rd fret, and then this chord. And what is that? Well, it's actually a C dominant chord with a sharp 11, but I look at it, it's the same thing as a B or F sharp 7 with a sharp 5. So that's called a tritone substitution. I substitute that F sharp with the C chord because they are a tritone away from each other. You can always do that. Dominant chord here or here. I have a whole lesson on that topic as well, free on YouTube. The tritone substitution, look it up if you want. So after that part I go and then the melody goes, right? And the chords there are B minor 7. Just move that bar up a whole step. And then I use this shape, which is a D6-9. So it's a 10th, and then a bar on the middle 2 strings here with my index finger on the 9th fret, and then ring finger on the 10th fret of the B string. And then I do this. Once again a trill. So it's a E7 sharp flat 9, so it looks like this. Open E, 12th fret, 10th fret, and 12th fret on the B string, and I go like that. And then I play an A chord. which is just a triad up on the 9th fret here. So like a C shape of the A major triad. And then I go do this. So that's just a melody on the E chord going back to A. And I do this E, and then I slide with my ring finger from the 7th to the 9th fret. And then I play, that's like a triad. Move that triad down a whole step. And then I play like a C sharp minor shape almost. So that's actually a E6. And then move that shape down a whole step to A. So now I'm going to play that whole section for you slowly in tempo. And then to the E chord, back to A. And now we're on top of that song again, and we do this. Same thing as before. So I go B minor to E, and then A6. Instead of this 6 chord, I use this shape sometime. So it's just these 3 notes. And then open A. And then I go like this. Diminished, like an E diminished, or F sharp 7 with a flat 9. And then this F sharp 7 with the 3rd in the bass. It's just an F sharp triad, but with an A sharp in the bass. And then B. And I like that part. It's just an open B note, and I use this triad, minor triad, B, 7th fret, 5th fret, and 4th fret. So, and then I use the open G note to make this transition to the E chord. So you can hear that. So I do this open B, and then I play. So it's like a chromatic line, but I use an open string there, right? So, and then I use the E in the bass and just play the major 3rd of the E chord on the 6th fret of the D string and index finger on the 4th fret of the G string. So, and then I play this chord. And that's just, actually, this is a D note, 5th fret, 3rd fret on the D string, 2nd fret on the G string, and open B. So it's a B minor 7 flat 5 with the D in the bass. And then I play that melody barring here to E. And then E with the G sharp in the bass, E7. And that's this shape. Sorry. And then A. And what is that? Just an A bar to E with the G sharp in the bass, and then F sharp minor. And the melody goes after that. So I do this. Could you hear that line going down? Right? And this. Sorry, so that's just a chromatic line from this note to this note, and then up to this. Right? So So I play this shape here is the pinky on the 7th fret of the E string, and then I use like index finger on the 6th fret of the A string, ring finger on the 7th fret of the D string, and second finger on the 6th fret of the G string. So that's the B9 chord. And then I go down to this B13, and that's just index finger here on the 1st fret, and then bar with the second finger on the highest 3 strings here on the 2nd fret, and then pinky on the 4th fret on the 13 of that chord. It's like a B9 with the pinky, but I just use the top of the chord. Walking down to B minor 7, just a bar on the 2nd fret and 2nd finger here. And then I play this. So I'll just do that, a lot of chords here. I know I'm moving on quickly, but I'll show you that part once again. So we go from the second part. E7, A6. And here we go, sorry. And then I go to this chord. B minor, and then I'm play. And what is that? After that B minor 7, I play this shape. That is just a bar with my ring finger on the 6th fret on the D, G, and B string, and index finger on the 5th fret of the A string. And then I go like this. So I play this shape, and then I play harmonic, B string, harmonic on the D string, and then harmonic on the G string, and then I play this pinky here on the 7th fret. So, and then back to A. And then we're on the last A section, or last B section of the song actually. So let me play that again. Slowly. Here's A6 to B minor. Here comes the B minor 7 flat 5 with the D in the bass. Here's that lick. Same thing again. So that's the same thing as we've done before when we get to that part again. So it's exactly the same part. So I go B minor, and then I do this lick again. Same thing. We did that in the first part of the song. Same thing again. But instead of going like this now, we go up to this note. So we go, and then I go like this. And what is that? Well, it's actually a G7, G9 with a sharp 11. So I use the index finger on the 9th fret, and then use these fingers to play that kind of like a 9 shape. G, 10th fret, 10th fret, 10th fret, and then 9th fret. G9 with a sharp 11. So after I've done that, I make that transition, and that's really a cool thing. So I go to that G chord, and then I play this shape, or I I usually play the F sharp in the bass there. So it's an F sharp dominant with a sharp 9. And I play this melody on top. So it's just these 3 notes. And then I use the pinky here on the 10th fret to play that sharp 9. And then bar to play the flat 9. So it's, and then C7 sharp 11 walking to the B minor. So like that. And then I go. And that's the same thing again, that chromatic bass line. So I go B minor. Let's see. So I play these notes first. And then I play the ring finger on the root here. And then the same shape. And then these notes. Like Stairway to Heaven. But anyway. And then B minor 7. And then E in the bass. And that's just an E dominant chord with a flat 9. Making tension. Back to A. And then I end it like this. So we go A, and then up to D minor, like a D minor 9, which is this note, 12th fret, 10th, like a bar, and then 9th on top, and I go like this. And then end it with an A triad with a 9, bar on the 9th fret, and then just 10th fret on with the second finger. And then D minor with E in the bass. And then end it with a an A major 9. So that's the same shape as I did up here. So it's just a bar on the fourth, high 4th strings, and the second finger on the 5th fret of the B string. That's the ending chord, and then I do the harmonics on that. And then it's the end of the song. So now I'm going to play that whole arrangement for you in a really slow tempo. I just want to mention that, like I said earlier, make sure you check out the Harp Harmonics lesson, Harp Harmonics Volume 2, if you want to really learn that technique before digging into this arrangement, because it's a tricky arrangement if you are not familiar with that technique first. So, and also we have more arrangements that are much more simple to play if you need to work on something before this tricky one. We have Silent Night, which is free on our website, and a lot of other arrangements, so make sure to check them out. Anyway, now I'm going to play the whole thing for you in a slow tempo. I'll Be Home for Christmas. Harp Harmonics there. C diminished. That's the first Harp Harmonics. And then this line over B minor. And now we start on the actual melody. A6, and then to E, B minor, and now we go into tempo. To D6, to minor, and then the walk up. A6, F sharp 7, these chromatics lines, B13, B minor, and then same thing as before. And here's the ending. To that G chord. Ending it with A, and then ending it with an A major 9. And that's the arrangement. Let me know if you like this arrangement. Please like and subscribe if you like our content and if you want more arrangement like this as lessons on our channel. Thank you so much, everyone. And make sure to check out all our lessons on our website, ProGuitar.com, and also our Instagram channel, where you can find a lot of free licks and notation and tablature. Have a wonderful day, everyone, and see you soon. Bye.